Okay, so great. So what did I say? We're gonna be given a 13 digit number, ne? And from that 13 digit number, this can be very simple, eh? I'm thinking about it now to say, come on guys, it's going to be very, very, very simple. I can't imagine it being difficult. Like, there's a simple way to do it, there's a difficult way to do it. Ne? I'm gonna go for the simple way. I remember, it reminds me during my days at varsity. So we're gonna go to break once we're done with this. If we're not done, we're not going. During my days at varsity, there was this app, ne? They gave us something like this. Do I still remember it? I still do. Why didn't I do it with you guys? I always love that part. So they gave us something like this to say, if someone types a number like this, right? Are you with me? Yes. The system should be able to say the first number to be entered was 5, second number to be entered was 6, third one was 7, all the way to 3, and then 4. Ne? You might think it's simple. This is the hardest programming I've ever seen. Ne? So probably next week we'll have to do something similar to this. Okay, back to our boring app. It's boring. I mean, we're just verifying IDs here. Why is it not loading? It has failed. So it needs me to create another form. You guys, you don't have to do this. Add a Windows form. I'm gonna call it verify ID. Let's hope it works. Come on, give me a form. Say opening what. Good. Yo, that was long. Okay, I need to delete this form. Don't do it, eh? This is only for me, because my project has got issues. Let me redirect the loading page from form 1 to verify ID. Oh. What? Why not? Just to like verify ID. Oh, thank you. We can start now. Okay, I'll be quick. Let's go to our form. Let's play around it. Let's not even play around it. Get a text box, get a label, and then get a couple of text box as well. In fact, this is enough. Let me only change the font so that you guys can see from where you are. I think I'm only changing the font of my form. Good. Then from there here, change the text of the label to say ID number. Good. Then here we'll accept an ID number. You're with me, ne? This is all we need. Okay. Let me run it. see if this thing works. How long do you think it will take us to get the year you were born in? Very quickly, guys. Come on. The running part in the initial stage is very, very important. Okay, so as you can see, first stage is our app is running, right? You can see that, ne? Hello? You can see that our app is running. But there's some few things I want us to deal with here. What's wrong? Okay. Like, if you check, I can still type letters here, but I'm looking for what? For an ID number, right? So let's deal with that first. Let's deal with, we have to type only numbers. Now, this is where programming gets to be nice. Go to your browser, just type C# text box numbers only. Watch first, ne? Watch first, you'll then do, because you're gonna get lost here. I would prefer answers that are coming from Stack Overflow if Stack Overflow is working on your computer. Do you see what I've searched? C# text box numbers only. How do I make a text box that accepts only numbers? People are gonna provide with answers. The one with more votes, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, others are useless. You see, like this one. This one is 58 votes, ne? So I'm gonna copy this. But there's something you must check. Do you see it says text box 1 underscore what? Text change, ne? Text change is a property we find under events. Do you remember events yesterday? When I was going to say we have got properties and then we've got events, ne? And then on the events we went to the mouse, ne? There's an event called text change as well. So I only have to copy the code inside, not everything, eh? Copy this code inside, go back to my programming structure. You are still watching, eh? Not yet implementing. Go back to my programming. First thing first, change the name of the text box. So I'm gonna scroll down, click the text box, scroll down, it's called text box 1. I don't want it to be called that. I'll just say ID num txb. That's it. Then from there, I click on events. You know events is like this, eh? Events. I'm looking for what? Text change, ne? And it's exactly this one. So I press enter from here. It takes me to the back end. I paste that code. I run it. Let's see if it will work. They were building errors. How? Anjan. Oh, there's someone that's saying text box 1, remove text, what. It's not called text box 1. Ours is called, yeah, text box ID number. So very important to replace only where they are saying text box 1. One more time, somewhere here. Done. Run it. Now let's check the difference. Remember, we're crying such that we don't have to enter letters, ne? Do you see what's happening? When I type a letter, it says what? You can see, ne? It even plays a noise. But if I type numbers, it's gonna work, ne? Okay, do it. On your Google. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? First thing you must search is the programming language you are using. What are you using? So you say C#. What property are you trying to change here? A text box, isn't it? So you say C# text box that only allow numbers. You can even go as clear as that. You will find a solution. It's blocked. On others it's not blocked. The code will take you long. Search for another, like look for another source. It can't be only Stack Overflow. What about C# corner? There should be C# corner answers there. Okay, because I'm recording, let's wait. Ne? Hello? Because I'm recording, you can always rewatch this. Ne? Let's wait so that I get on with another job. Wait, watch. We're watching now. Oh. We get that you want to do it. We're watching. Now, the other issue I have, if I can just show you the other problem we're also facing, is that these numbers, this text box allows so many numbers. How many are we looking for? 13. We need to deal with that part. 13 numbers. So let's go to our design, and then while the text box is in focus, go to properties. There will be some size here. You will see it. You see maximum length. It's 32,000 something. I'm gonna put it exactly 13. Right? And I'm also gonna, I love this part. I'm also gonna make sure that the text alignment is, where do I usually put it? Center, ne? Text alignment. Ooh, where is it? Text alignment, instead of left, center. Done. Let's see what I'm talking about. Okay, do you see the text alignment now? It starts to type at the center. Eh? So now, if I say I was born in 70, 10, 10, 0987, 090. This is 13 digits, right? I can't type another one from here. You see, it's even crying to show this is the end. We're going somewhere, can you see? Okay. Now, we need to just go pick up from here first, these first two numbers, and they must tell us which year were you born at. Like, were you born on, right? That shouldn't be difficult. So on your notes, the first thing you must deal with as you're writing here is that we first had to change what? To allow only numbers on this text box. Ne? The second thing we did was what? Change the maximum size to only allow 30. Ne? Those are the two most important parts. The alignment could not be that important. So now, I'm going to say, to do this, I'm going to copy these two, paste them underneath. Hey, this copy and paste of this machine is too slow. We copy, paste. Okay, there we go. Now, I will say, what do we say? We'll say year, ne? It's a year. Then I'm gonna display the year you were born in right here. But then because this text box is for year, let me go change it and call it year text box. There we go. From there, I need to make these to be so that it's a read only. You see, it's read only is at false here. I will say true. Can you see that this text box has a funny looking way? That means you cannot enter anything here. Ne? Okay. So let's have a button. Ooh, we're starting to have a lot of things here. Let's have a button, a big button. Say verify. Okay, we'll also change the name of the button from button 1. Verify btn. Done. Now, whenever we click verify, this is the code that we're gonna see. I'm going to say, when we click verify, please take the first two things on that string, ne? And then we'll manipulate it to say if it's like this, if it's like this, you get it, ne? If it's like this, this is the year you were born in, eh? You might need to write a lot of code for this, and it's very stupid to do it. So I will say, okay, we will have an integer. Ooh.
Here is some information for examples of integers.
Oh.
According to whatis.com, tech.
I was not talking to you. These things thinks I was talking to it. Okay, let's have an integer variable here. We'll call it year. Now this one will be equal to, let's say convert dot to where's to int 32, like that. But what are we converting? Let's convert let's do this. C#, take first 2 characters of a string. Oh yes, I love that. Okay, we'll use varchar string. This one is too long. This is how you do it in 2020. ABCD as span. Ooh, I love that one, but there should be a simple one. Yes, new string, old string, substring 0 to 5. I love this. Okay, so it's a substring. Okay, so what you want to do is to call the previous string. The previous string is id number text box dot text. That is the string, ne? Then you're going to say dot. Which one did I say I'm picking? Substring. Dot substring in brackets. I'll mention from where to where. From the 0 to 2. Hoping 2 will be included. From 0 to 2. Then ooh. What am I doing here? I'm confusing the students. Okay, 19. Considering that everyone we're going to be dealing with is born on the 19th, eh? Because now we'll have to do the 2000s and what. No. Then the year, Then the year text box me, I'm smart, guys. Why was I even doing this? It's not necessary. Just thought about it here now. Here text box dot text is equals to. This is not necessary if all of these are strings. A great 10. How? Okay, let's see. Give me the app. Where's the app? Okay, it's loading. Here it is. So if I say born in 75, October 30, and this person is a female, so we can start with 4567090. When you press verify, the year that must be displayed here is what?
1974.
Who's the genius? Is it not 1975? Can you see, man, what we've done there? Okay. Can you already anticipate what's going to happen next? Next, we want 10, eh? Okay, let me show you where am I getting these numbers. It's almost like an array. So you must be smart. We're not doing this. Don't just be sitting there like, hey, I don't see what's happening. By the time I do the month, you should see what's happening here, guys. Okay, let's do the month. That means we're increasing our form a little bit to accommodate the month. So we're going to move the button a little bit below. Okay. Copied both of those two and their properties. I just want to paste them here. Okay. Month is the next one. Month. And then I must change this as well. The month will be very difficult, eh? You need to mention, do you remember a program we did here where I said, let's use a switch. Ne? When someone types 6, it must display June. Do you remember that? Yes, sir. You need that code. And you need all of it. That's the boring part. Okay. Month. Okay. So it's month text box, month txb. It's fine. Okay, when we press here, not only the year, but we're going to switch. Check this. We're going to switch. This is the switch. We will switch with the following. We'll switch with id number.text what, but we can't pick. This only picks the first two, right? You remember that picks the first two. We want from what? I think it's from 2 to 4. Ne? We're gonna switch from 2 to 4, and we'll say in case the answer is 1. Is it 0 1? 0 1, ne? Ne? We are sure. In case the answer is 0 1. Ooh, what's happening here? Then the month text box dot text will be equal to a certain month called January. January. Okay. Break. Oh, it works. Okay, I can't do all the months, eh? You understand why? Hello? Okay. So this should be the matching one. This will be the Febu. So I think here we just change with Feb with an R. So this will make it 02, 03. Ooh, let's see. This will be exciting. Okay. So from here, person born in 69, 02, 20, 5678 080. Verify. Ooh, the month was not picked. The month is not showing. Okay, why not? Let's go check exactly why is the month not showing. Okay, give me a message box. Dot show. I think it has to deal with the numbers, eh? The numbers I'm picking up could not be correct. Maybe it's the wrong one. Okay, so show me this first before we manipulate it. It might be from 2 to 3, I'm not sure, or from 3 to 4 or 3 to 5. Not really sure. So 67, 02, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Verify. Ooh. Do you see what it's doing? It takes from like the 02 and the 20, ne? Why is it taking in the 20? So it's starting at the right location, right? But the ending part is the problem. Let's go check online. Let's say C#. Pick medium best way to find the middle character of the string. Let's see C# substrings. Let's see how they work. C# corner, because we only want a specific one, right? So this one from 0 to 12 will give you from 0 to 12. If you just say 12, it will give you that 0 to 12. I want one way we're not exactly starting there. Start index at 7, Starting length is this. Find a substring. Oh. Then why is it not working on us? Should we say 2? 0 to 2 give us the year. 2 to 4 is giving us very long thing. Let's say to 3. Let's reduce 90, 0 to 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh, how? 2 to 2. Does it make sense, guys? 2 to 2. It doesn't make sense, eh? You will agree, doesn't make sense. But if it works, it works. Okay, let's say 34, 03, 1, 2. What is the other one? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. This is 03. Ne? So 03 should work. March. Oh. Wow. Very strange, eh?
Isn't it like say, as if there are two numbers in the bracket? Isn't the first one telling you it's and then the other one telling you?
How many? She's right.
I don't get it.
So this is where you start. This is how many things do you want after? You get it?
So you get like from this.
So let's try this. If I say, give me 10, ne? I think it's gonna start from 2, but it will give you 10 things from 2. Yes, from 2. Because if you remember when we had 4, it was giving us the month and the date. So it should be true. This means it will be very simple for us to do a switch for a day, yeah? No, the day we don't even have to do a switch. Come on, guys. Last part, remember, is the day now, ne? Let's deal with the day. Okay. Remember, we're recording, so don't worry and say you're not seeing anything. Okay. Let me do the day. Let me do all of them. The gender and nationality. You will add on month here, on the month, eh? Don't only stop at March. You can see how it's gonna happen, eh? Huh? If you still remember the code. So this other one is the day. Is it the day or the date? Date of birth or day of birth. Then gender. Aish, you see now here the issue is you can't have others on this one. So it's the government, it's not us. No, only here. It's not yet added. I'm sure it will be added as time goes. There will be an ID number of others. Nationality. Nationality. Hey, don't mind the English. It's fine. Make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so renaming of the things now. This one is gender, text box. This one is nationality, text box. Then the day text box. Day text box. Done. Okay, let's start with the day. So all of them, it's happening when we press the button. So you will see how nice it's gonna be. The day text box dot text. Please display. What are we displaying on the day? We're displaying almost similar thing, né? Like this, but we're gonna start at what? Is it 4? Eh? I was starting at 4 and we're picking 2. Okay, let's complete the rest. Now, these other ones are a bit challenging, eh? Like the, the gender, eh? Because the gender, if you are female, your 4 digits start at 0 to 4, ne? If you are male, they start from 5 to 9. So, so we'll say if, okay, we'll paste this. If this substring whatsoever, right? No, let's just pick the first number, convert it to a, this will be dangerous, but hey, I've taught you this already. So we'll say convert dot to integer 32. Let's not pick the biggest one. Integer 32. Inside here, we're going to paste that, but we're only going to pick one number. So we're starting at, the gender started what? 6. Huh, guys? 6, and we are only interested at that position, which is position 6. Substring 6. Right? Convert this. And then once it has been converted, okay, there it is. We're going to check if ever this is less than 5. Ooh, my programming skills are on fire. Huh? Are you feeling what I'm feeling? These things are so easy. They're like they're just coming to my mind. Okay, so if it's less than 5, because if it's less than 5, that means the gender text box dot text, that means you are now a what? A female, isn't it? Female. And then the else part, guys, jealous. The else part means that the gender text box dot text will be displayed as a male. Ooh, last part now. This one is even more tricky. The nationality, ne? How many describe South African? So it's all the numbers that starts with zeros. Ne? Your 081, 082, 84. They usually go like if they want to start a number phone, but somewhere the 067. So it's also in the same category as this. Ooh. Me must be hired somewhere else. You don't deserve me. You don't deserve me. Okay. Which substring am I looking for? Okay. So that number starts at number 10. Is it 10 or 11? The 0 what? The last 3 digits of your ID. Which position are they at? So they are 13, eh? Which one is that one? Is it 10 or 11? 11. Are you sure? So 11, if it's less than, if it's 0, in fact, if it's equals to 0, then we'll say SA, and then we'll say none SA. Ooh, our app is done. If we have made a mistake, it will be a matter of coming to change the substring position. Say, hey, we missed a position here. I don't think it can be that deep, but it will be so nice, especially that is me, the guru, who's doing it, to get it in the first go. Okay, let's pick that person who's born 1979, and they were born in, let's only pick the months that are valid. We only have 3 months there. They were born in January on the 22, and this person is a female, so it's, let's say it's 3012, and they were born in South Africa, so we're gonna say 087. Let's see popularity of information. We have to remove that one. What?
Gender national.
Isn't it when we...
Oh, I forgot to change the thing. But you see, the others are fine, eh? This one, the year, we remember it. The month, we still remember. The day, it's all correct, ne? The gender now, we forgot to just, pinpoint to the right one. When I copied and paste, I forgot to change here. I should have said nationality something here. Nationality text box, the same should have been done here. Done. Let's hope this thing works, eh? Okay, let's pick the same person, 1979, born in March, on the 12th. This one is a male now, so we'll say 6012090. What's it? Right, we need to remove this thing. Non-SA, and this person is South African.
When we count the indexes, it should start at 10. And not
10, eh? Not 11. We must beat that one who said 11.
12.
Yeah, but then when it starts, we said 0.
That
Yeah.
will be 0 to 12.
So let's remove this. I hear heels. Their presentation today. You can hear the heels. Clinking, clinking. Okay. ID number 80 0 2 10 089 1 0 90. Ah, this should work, guys. Pa! Oh! It's still not SA. And this person is a South African. Let's check our condition. What are we saying in our condition here? If it's exactly 0 at position 10, maybe let's bring back that code of checking what is the number here that we're picking, right? So that we know. So message box dot show me exactly the number we are dealing with here. Okay, which is this one at position 10. Show us stop, continue. All right, let's say 95 01 01 0111 090. What? Why is it giving me 090? Yeah, just by saying 10, it should have just, because it's one number, right? It should have just done the same thing it did with the... Oh, wait a minute. Even this male thing is not right. Can you see?
Yeah, it's supposed to say female.
Supposed to say female. Maybe instead of just picking, let's say comma 1. Let's see. Will it give us if we say we only want one thing? Okay, no need to deal with this. But the app is finished, eh? We are just verifying that it's working correctly. Okay, 88 01 01 0900. Okay, 090. So just by looking at the ID number, the year will be 1988, right? The month will be January. The day will be the 1st, right? And this is a female South African. You can see, ne? Let's verify. Correct. Whew, finally. All right. You have seen it in class being done to your face. Ne? So you have seen that it's possible. Right? The code is not really that important. We didn't do much. I mean, this is less than 60 lines. Come on. Less than 60 lines. And the most important thing was the substring. Eh? You go to one text box and you are just dealing with picking things we want on the text box. Well, okay, ne? One more verification. This is the last one. We're gonna start at the top by saying if, right? If the ID number text box dot text length, if it's less than, right, 13, okay, if it's equals to 13, if it's equals to 13, then we're gonna do everything we were doing here. Everything we were doing, we're gonna do it. So you cut that code, we paste it there. Ooh. Then from there, we're gonna do with an else, say else display a message box to say ID number not complete. ID number not complete. Let me see if this works. So I'm avoiding people just pressing verify immediately. Ne? So it must not do anything if you press verify immediately. Or if you give it two numbers, then you press verify. Still nothing should happen, right? We will wait for what? For when you have given us all the information, then we're going to verify. Don't forget to include all the months. Okay.